Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be playing around with the new Mikayla X Glamlite palette. Now, this is her second palette. I do not own her first palette. Girl, I've actually had this palette for like a month now, and I've only swatched it. I haven't put it on my eyes yet. So I'm not sure how the formula is. I've never tried Glamlite palettes before. I'm super excited to try it. Of course, I'm going to be using blues today. I'm going to definitely be using these three shades probably. Maybe this top shade up here. And maybe that white shade. But yeah, I'm super excited to try this palette. And I know I'm late to the party. You know, better late than never, girl, you know. So I'm just going to pull my hair back. These colors swatched really good. They were very buttery. So hopefully that's the case when I put it on my eyes. Okay, the one thing I'm going to say that I don't like about this palette, just from the get-go, not even using it yet, is there's really no, like, transition shade for me, if that makes sense. Like, I always love a brown shade for transition for any look that I normally do. But, like, the only brown shade in here is shimmery shades. I wish that there was a matte brown in here. But, I mean, it's very colorful, so that's what we're going for today. I already have my lids and everything primed. I'm going to run this light blue shade, which is called No Harsh Lines, in my transition area. So I like a matte brown shade for my transition area because my eyes are so hooded that it can look a little clownish if you get too much color going on up here and you don't have a nice neutral tone to blend everything out. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to take a flat brush. I'm not spraying it, and I'm going to use the shade I Love You. Ooh, that's pretty. And I'm just going to, oh wow, that is gorgeous. These shimmer shades, very smooth, very buttery. I'm impressed. So I've seen a ton of people review this palette, and that's why I got this palette. By the time I got to the third person reviewing this palette, I was like, okay, sold. I'm buying it. It's fine. Sold. I'm going to take Wicked Awesome and put on the outer portion of my lid. And Mikayla, I love to watch her videos. I don't have TikTok. I do have Instagram, and she posts all of her videos here on YouTube, so if you don't have TikTok, you can definitely check her out on YouTube. I don't have TikTok, girl. I eventually will, I would imagine, but I just already have so much on my plate, if that makes sense. Like, I have so much already on my plate between, you know, doing YouTube and the kids homeschooling. But I love YouTube. That's my first love, if you will. I've always been more of a YouTube fan than Instagram or anything else. Like, I don't particularly like short videos myself. You know what I mean? I'd rather sit down and watch somebody do their makeup for 30 minutes than for 3 minutes, if that makes sense. And I don't know why, but I just like the whole process of, you know, doing makeup, I guess, is why I would prefer that. So, you know what? I think I'm going to take Cloud 9 and put on top of this dark shade because I want to try more shimmer, really. It's all kind of blending together with that, isn't it? So I'm just going to put it kind of in the middle a little bit. I'm not going to put it all on the outside shade. I don't want to lose the outside shade. I just want to kind of put it in the center and just leave the very outside, that matte blue. That matte blue is really pretty. I am so glad that Mikayla puts her videos on YouTube as well. So that way people like me, girl, can watch them because I don't have TikTok. She's so talented. I love all of her makeup looks. I watch her all the time. So I'm just going to go back with that first color and blend out. I cannot believe how beautiful these colors are. I mean, they're all just blending so nicely together. So I'm just going to use a black eyeliner. So to highlight my brow bone, I think I'm going to use Glazed. Oh, I love that shade. That's beautiful. So now I'm just going to go back with that very first brush, not add nothing, just going to blend everything out. Wow, I'm really surprised that I like this not having a brown neutral transition shade. Okay, girl, so I'm going to hop off camera. I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'll be back to finish my lower lash line. Okay, girl, I'm back. I got the rest of my makeup done. I put on some lashes, and now I'm just going to finish off the lower lash line. So I think I'm going to take Wicked Awesome and run underneath of my lash line. And then I think I'm going to go into Cloud 9 and put over top of it. Just because I'm feeling like I want a shimmer underneath my lash line today. Because why not? These shimmers are gorgeous. So far, really loving everything about this palette. Except for that it doesn't have the matte brown. But really, it all blended out so nicely together that I really cannot even complain that it doesn't have a matte brown. So I'm going to take a glaze and I'm going to put that on the inner corner. Look how beautiful. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just went to go open my palette and look what happened. It came unglued. That sucks. I went to go open it up from the corner and the whole thing just popped. I'm gonna have to glue that back together. That sucks. Okay, I'm completed my eyes. I'm not happy that my palette just broke though. I mean, when you spend that much money on a palette, you don't expect it to come apart the first time you use it. The quality of the shadow is really nice though. I mean, the look turned out beautiful. I do love the eyeshadow. It's really pretty. The mattes blend out so nicely. They're not patchy. The shimmers are beautiful. I've never had a palette do that before. Yeah, I'm kind of upset about that. Don't try to open it from the corner, I guess, is the lesson here. It's fine. I can glue it back together, but that's not the point, girl. You shouldn't have to glue it back together. You know what I mean? Like, I should not have to glue it back together the first time I've used it. I could see if I've, like, used this palette over and over and over again, but this is the first time that I've used the palette. It's fine. I'll glue it back together. But the quality of the shadows is really nice. I do like it. I'm definitely going to be doing more looks with this palette for sure. I really do love the blue though. I think it's so pretty. I used two different shimmers, okay? So I used the, oh, it's going to get on my nerves. I used the Cloud 9 and the I Love You shade. I would say side by side, you really can't tell a difference in the two shades on your lid, or at least on my lid. I can't tell the difference in the two shades, but I mean, it still turned out beautiful. I love the shimmers. They're very buttery. I didn't have to spray my brush. It picked up really nicely on my brush. There is kickback in the palette, but I don't mind that. The matte shades, gorgeous. Love this palette. Let me know what you guys think down below. If there's a certain color that you want me to use next time, let me know down in the comments. I will definitely be doing more looks with this. But yeah, girl, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.